Hey there, gang. This is White Panther coming to you from Tucson, Arizona, with episode 8 of Volume 2 of our video series, Inside the Panther's Lair. Today, coincidentally, I referred to this one in video 7, we're going to be talking about the song One More Patron. Oh, how it warms my heart to say that word. I don't want to say it's my drinking anthem, but let's call it my drinking anthem. I love good tequila. I am a huge Patron Silver fanatic. Can't quite get enough of it. And it was about time that I wrote my first. Was this my first drinking song? My first fun drinking song. Let's put it that way. It happened to be the day that my buddy Psycho Joe came to visit in Arizona. I made a reference to never having seen George have quite this much fun putting down a song. Now, we always have fun in the studio. I always throw ridiculous challenges at him. I make him tune my vocals, and sometimes he's got to tune the wrong note to get my voice to sound right. It makes him absolutely crazy. But I do it to him time and time again. I hit chord combinations that just don't go together, and yet they work. So God bless him for putting up with me. Anyway, we got this little thing down, and it was one of those ridiculous, stupid, happy... You know how you really don't want, and I say this with all respect and love for my boy Toby, you know how you really don't want to like the song Red Solo Cup? Nobody can quite understand why. It's a very popular song. It's a tune that gets stuck in your head, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Most of you may not have noticed this, but it was a stroke of genius. It really was a stroke of genius. The reason that Red Solo Cup, one of the reasons Red Solo Cup became as popular as it did, as quickly as it did, is because the song has been around. Brace yourselves. The song has been around since 1957. All you need to do is listen to the opening few bars, and that same haunting little melody is peppered throughout. Are you ready for the shocker? Not that. I'm not going to go there. Red Solo Cup is at its core Jingle Bell Rock. Listen to the opening few bars. You're welcome. Anyway, it was time to write a fun drinking song, and this was going to be it. What else was I going to sing about but Patron? And we started getting into the groove, and we were trying to find the right musical hook, the little bit of filler between the choruses and the verses, and we just started jamming. We got the right backbeat down. We changed that a few times, but it took us in the right direction. And I'm going to say thank you to Mr. Eddie Cochran. We borrowed that little riff from Summertime Blues. Minor variation. I'm not going to pull a Vanilla Ice and claim that Ice Ice Baby is not under pressure. I will acknowledge the fact that that one little riff was directly inspired by Mr. Cochran's guitar riff in Summertime Blues. And we just got into a sick kind of fun jamming groove in the studio, to the point where when George was laying down the electric guitar, he couldn't even sit still. He could not for the life of him stay in his seat. So he's getting up and he's jamming and he's rocking. If you look on my wall, well, actually, I don't know if I posted it on my wall. Look up George W. Nardo of Lunar Recording Studios. And on his wall, I posted some footage on British TV from, I want to say it was 1977, when George was a guitarist for the Heavy Metal Kids, to see George rocking out on stage. Well, that was nothing compared to the way he was getting into the groove laying this song down. Oh my goodness, we had way too much fun. Yes, I say that a lot. And one of these days, when the time and energy presents itself, I'm going to film an entire session that we have in the studio, because it's too much fun to mess up. It's something that I wish I could bring each and every one of you into the studio with me, and that may just very well be the way to do it. Have to pick the right song. But anyway, in my enthusiasm for laying down this drinking song, I'll admit the song's probably a verse and a chorus too long. So, not that I ever think this one's going to get radio play. I could be wrong. But if I ever do, I know which chorus and verse I need to strip out to do a radio edit. But don't particularly care. This is one that I envisioned that when I used to host karaoke, that I would line up a bunch of folks in front of the stage while I was singing, give each of them a shot of Patron. This is going to be an expensive song. And every time I say the word Patron in the song, someone takes a shot. The original thought was that I would do a shot for every time I say the word Patron in the song, but consuming a baker's dozen shots of Patron in less than 5 minutes is probably not the healthiest nor the smartest thing in the world to do. So, with that, was a fun song to record. It's a fun song to sing. It's a fun song to listen to. And if we're ever out and about and I happen to have it with me and there's enough of us around, we'll set up a circle of me and 12 more people, or actually just 11 more. I'll do 2. I'll take an extra one for the team. And we'll do a shot of Patron, finest blue agave nectar on the planet. If it says Jose on the label, just say no. I'm having way too much fun with this. And I haven't even had any Patron to drink. All right, enough of my rambling. I really hope, I don't even hope, I know you're going to enjoy the song. So without much further ado, here is one more Patron. As always, this is White Panther asking you to keep music in your hearts. And again, as always, may God bless you.
Give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. I'm no longer alone, amigo, baby's coming home to stay. Ain't been right ever since that night that she went away. So give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. Folks were running their mouths from north to south, and I had to give her a break. I was a trusting soul, so I'd been told, and people, that was my big mistake. You should never ever put your trust in two-faced lying face. You're better off climbing in a sleeping bag with a couple of rattlesnakes. Give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. I'm no longer alone, amigo, baby's coming home to stay. Ain't been right ever since that night that she went away. So give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. Life got rough when things got tough, not so very long ago. You have heard me tell how I'd been through hell with a big old bunch of so-and-sos. Put up a hell of a fight to try to set things right, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. When the fate's smiling, you're riding high, and other times like that you're feeling low. Give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. I'm no longer alone, amigo, baby's coming home to stay. Ain't been right ever since that night that she went away. So give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. There's a fair share of notches on my belt from slaying agave plants. The poor old thing, it is so cut up that it barely holds up my pants. But don't you ever pour me no Jose Cuervo, or you're gonna hear one of my rants. Just serve me up some Patron Silver if you wanna see my happy dance. Give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. I'm no longer alone, amigo, baby's coming home to stay. Ain't been right ever since that night that she went away. So give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. Now my troubles are gone and I'm having fun like back when she was here. Yeah, my baby's back and that's a fact, just in case you didn't hear. But there's one last thing you gotta know, so come closer and I'll whisper into your ear. If them so-and-sos ever come back, they can all just kiss my rear. Give me one more Patron for the road, amigo, and I'll be on my way. I'm no longer alone, amigo, baby's coming home to stay. I ain't been right ever since that night that she went away.